For as much as I like to talk about the brain and brain function, that was one subject that I learned relatively little about in grad school. We learned a bit about synaptic connections, but only enough to learn how antidepressants and anti-anxiety medications are theorized to work. It wasn't until after I actually got out of my grad program that I tripped across the word neuroplasticity, and now I use the word every single day. I was reading a Reader's Digest article in the April 2002 issue, 15 years ago, the year I finished grad school. The article was titled "Stay Calm" by Timothy Gower. He says, stress, anxiety, and worry help keep us alive, a look at what's normal and what's not, and how to take control. It was a well-written article, and in it, the author quoted another author, Joseph Ledoux, author of Synaptic Self, How Our Brains Become Who We Are. Maybe it was the way the author quoted what Joseph was saying, or maybe it was the title of the book itself, or maybe it was just Joseph's really cool last name. Couldn't tell you for sure, but something stirred inside me, and I just had to have the book. I couldn't find it anywhere except for Amazon.com, and so I ordered my first ever book over the internet. And I couldn't wait to sink my teeth into the book. 5 days later, I had it in my hands. I was so excited, but my excitement quickly turned to disappointment. It was one of the most boring books I've ever read. Sorry, Joseph. But I couldn't put it down. It's definitely not a page-turner, but once you get past the scientific jargon, the meat is quite fascinating. What seemed like a dud at first quickly came storming back to be one of the most interesting reads ever. I can't fully explain how boring and exciting and interesting fit in the same description. You just have to read it to see what I mean. And all of a sudden, I saw cognitive strategies from a neurobiological perspective. And in an instant, my paradigm shifted.